Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
It's been described as the most brutal takedown on Married at First Sight last night. Lyndall didn't hold back when she gave out her final vows at the final commitment ceremony last night on Married at First Sight. Have a listen.
This entire relationship has been on your terms and yours alone. If there is one good thing that cystic fibrosis has given me, it's resilience. All my life, I've had to give up so much. I've been held back, limited, and struggled through trauma and judgment I wouldn't wish on anyone. But I have always thrived in spite of that. I have now been given a miracle, a fresh start, a new version of my life that is completely unburdened and unlimited. I won't spend another moment of that life restricted. Not by my condition, not by my body, not by fear, and certainly not by you. So, to put it plainly, stay in your lane and I'll stay in mine. I want to build a life I'm proud of, and that life does not include you.
Boom.
Goosebumps. So powerful.
Lyndall said that, and then when Cam came back to say his little bit...
Before you start, just on that, I just feel like no matter what you say today, it's only going to disappoint me again. I think I'm just done.
Perfect. You can have them then. Hi, you get me in a car. I'm out of here. That's me done.
And then that was it, and Cameron threw his little speech on the ground. She joins us right now. Lyndall from Married at First Sight, hello.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. How have you felt watching this unfold on television in front of us all last night?
Oh, I mean, relieved. Like, I guess this all happened to me so long ago, and I don't know, finally seeing it kind of come to fruition, and then, like, now I feel like I can move forward. So, good, relieved.
But, you know, the thing about this, when I first saw you guys on the show, I thought, oh, what a sweet couple. But then I always, in the back of my mind, I thought, you're in Perth, he's in Darwin, but he doesn't just live in Darwin, he works off-site in Darwin. So he was expecting you to go to Darwin, live with his mates while he disappears for months at a time.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing about that is that actually on our wedding day, he told me that he wanted to do a tour of the WA coast. Next year was the timing, this year now. And I guess that was like kind of always the plan. And so when this remote work came up, I was like, what? You know? So I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's a lot of couples that are from different states, and that's part of something you have to manage together. But yeah.
Did you feel that the experts had put you together as a good couple? Did you feel that, yes, I can see why they put us together, or were you put together so you'd have some conflict?
Well, that's hard because I think that first, especially that first month, we were amazing. You know, we got along like a house on fire. We always had so much fun. So it's I can see exactly why they put us together, but I think it really required Cam to kind of step up and prove that he wanted a relationship, because he said that he did, and he said that he was ready. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't blame the experts for what Cam did.
But also, that was his first relationship as well, and he's a pretty isolated sort of guy.
Yeah.
And
sorry.
No, but that would be difficult. That would be difficult. All of a sudden, he's got you, and he's like maybe he just panicked.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for Cam, but I think that, you know, all of those circumstances definitely played a massive part in how patient I was, and how much I was willing to, you know, I guess wait and see and guide, and I tried really hard to communicate quite softly my needs and what I wanted from the relationship. But yeah, I mean, look, those first few weeks, again, he was great. He really did try in all of the tasks and challenges, and I saw a lot of growth. So I was very proud of him at that time. But I think at one point or another, he just gave up. He just went, not too hard. I'm out.
And the last thing we saw last night was his vows sitting on the ground, just in that little piece of paper there, and then you squatting in the park for ages. Have you heard his vows? It's been some time since. Do you know what he said in that?
No, he definitely has mentioned, he said at some point, like, I had some really nice things to say. And I was like, well, if you'd said to me at the time, I have some really important, nice things that I need you to hear, I would have happily heard them. But I think, given the last couple of weeks, like, he had every opportunity to say something nice to me and say something meaningful. And I think he repeatedly was disrespectful in the way that he delivered all of that information. So...
Right.
Yeah, I just wasn't really interested in hearing it again.
Because it's out there now. It's been broadcast what he actually was going to say. Do you know? Do you want? Because I've got it here. I've got the transcript. I can cherry pick it for you, so it won't be anything bad. But do you want to hear it? Or you don't have to. By the way, you don't have to hear this. I don't want to stress you out or anything like that. But
all right. How about we pick like.
I'll candy coat it. What about Lyndall? If you know me, I'm a very sensitive guy. So I like you. I think
so Jonesy, just find some nice things and then maybe one thing.
So he said, okay, positive things. Cameron said, you're an incredible singer. See, I didn't know that about you. Your enthusiasm for life and the way you love those closest to you is really something he admires. You are kind, empathetic. You have a genuine heart. You always bring a positive vibe to any room. And that's true. We saw that on the show. He does
really write these.
This is him. I am sort of candy coating a little bit. Then he says, but amongst the good times, I've also had my concerns about the future. Most obvious, we live in different states. We live completely different lifestyles, and being together will mean one of us will have to change our lives completely. Another concern is how we handle our conflict.
Okay.
You and I can't sit down and talk through tough times, but you've never asked the question because you were too scared of the answer. I don't know. What does that mean?
Oh, God. I mean, my experience of conflict was continuously me trying to bring up issues and talk through them with him. And his immediate response was to shut the conversation down and genuinely just leave the room.
Well, and then... Because he says that here. He says, come back to it. Yeah, because he says that. He says communication has been a problem for us. I feel you like to air our dirty laundry in a public environment, which really pushes my buttons. He did know you were on TV, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. The whole country was going to see our problems eventually, I guess. Oh, gosh. And I mean, honestly, from my perspective, I knew that the communication wasn't healthy, and I knew that we had a massive problem resolving that conflict, but I needed someone who was willing to sit with me and weather the storm in those hard conversations, not just walk out and then never readdress them. And that was a big decider in what in not hearing his vows was I felt like I'd continuously tried to have these hard conversations and say when I was hurting or say what I needed or what I think was wrong. And I think his choice was always to just leave. And I was like, well, you know what, for once, I'm going to say exactly how I feel and tell him exactly how hurt I was, and he's going to have to listen to every single word. And for the first time, I'm going to just stand up and say, and, you actually don't get to have a say this time because you left me there so many times repeatedly. So
I think a lot of men are like that, Lyndall. Yeah. I think a lot of men run away from having the hard discussions. But as we're saying, there he is on a TV show where this is part of the thing is where you have to discuss this stuff. He knew that when he signed on.
Yeah, it's...
And also, didn't he air our dirty laundry twice at dinner parties in front of everyone?
Exactly.
Because I don't remember ever doing that to him.
No. And look, you've come out looking great in this. You have come out looking fantastic, and you've won a fan in me. And I think.
Are you glad you said yes to the show, Lyndall?
Yes.
Yeah, I am. And I mean, even though I didn't get the fairy tale romance or, even any romance I was asking for, I think ultimately I had such an incredible experience once in a lifetime, and I made the most amazing friends out of it as well. So it was absolutely worth it.
And according to our sources as well, he was planning on walking off, so you beat him to the punch. So way to go, you.
Oh my God! I mean, yeah. So I guess he can be as grumpy as he likes about what I was going to do.
He can be grumpy, and so you're still not here to beep spiders, are you, Lyndall? You're go
Definitely not here to beep spiders.
Excellent. Well, Lyndall, it's great to talk to you. It was great to meet you. The reunion dinner party kicks off this Sunday night at 7 on 9 and 9 Now. Are you going to that? Are you going to be there?
I will definitely be there. Be there with bells on.
Okay, we'll get our dramatic stings out and we'll be ready. There it is.
Get that orchestra to follow you around again.
There goes Lyndall. Lyndall, thank you.
Thank you, Lyndall.
Not a problem. Thank you so much for having me.
All the best.
Thank you.